don't like doing this, but I cannot take any chances. The pulsating light from the next room and the light from my scar let me see fleeting glimpses of the person. A girl struggling in my arms. A sharp edge from something inside her backpack pokes me in the chest. As I pull her towards me, her teeth bite into my hand and I feel a sharp pain shoot up through my arm. Yet I force myself not to bellow out the pain. I sneak a peek at Clouse, who waves his arms around in big, slow gestures. Whatever he is creating is getting bigger all the time. Its light is blinding, and a loud, otherworldly hum echoes through the room. He has not noticed anything, so I focus my attention back on. My jaw drops. Claire? Another bite. This time, my grip slips.
Let go of me, you bag of bones!
She hisses. Shh! Claire, it's me, Cole. I am not a skulkin! For a few minutes, she keeps struggling. Then she relaxes as I loosen my grip and allow her to turn and face me. I check again that Clouse still hasn't heard anything. Lucky. What are you doing here, Claire? Isn't this a dream? Claire hesitates, then lights up in a broad smile that seems totally inappropriate given the circumstances. Are you implying that you dream about me, Earth Boy? What? No! Why would I? No! Claire has always had the ability to catch me off guard, and her presence here blows my mind. Before I could pull myself together to come up with a more eloquent reply, she continues. I am here to help you. You are still in Nam, or part of you is still in Nam. I don't know how this magical sorcery ninja business works. Clouse has brought you part of you here, and he's holding you captive. He is an Edo sorcerer, and he is behind this big plot to build up some concentration of Edo power. He wants to tear open some rift to do something terrible. A sharp pain shoots through my brain. My scar hurts so much. Clara looks puzzled at it as I flinch. How do you know all this? I ask her. She smiles again. Maybe I am just really smart. Or maybe I am not and have had some help. She opens up her backpack, and my jaw drops yet again.
Explosions go off nearby and start to fly through the air. The sound of their screams gives me a headache. Spikes shoot out of the ground as another Skulkin triggers some sort of trap and is impaled on spikes which shoot out of the ground. Another is hit by something unseen in the dark. The cheering applause from people trapped in the cages makes my head hurt. I slam my big metallic fists together to make them shut up, but there is no metallic clank. Now my hands hurt. What is wrong with me? What am I doing here? More Skulkin get taken out by traps and I start to panic. But there's so many of them that losing a few won't matter. So I urge them to press on. Soon we will be at the town. As we step up into a clearing between the trees, it becomes visible. A few Skulkin are hit by some shuriken and some fall into a covered pit. I ordered a Skulkin to bring the shackled prisoners to the front. The light of the sun setting over the town. Its tall spires burns in my eyes. I look down on my hands. They hurt. I don't feel like myself. I tell the Skulkin to get ready to fight. I don't know why.
I feel my scar. The cage rocks beneath me. I find myself mildly amused by seeing the Skulkin get taken out by traps. My fellow students cheer next to me, but the laughter stops as the man with the big fists orders the Skulkin to bring the people in front of the procession. I hope no one will get hurt. The sounds of my traps have stopped. For what it was worth, I hope it has thinned the ranks of whatever is coming our way. Should I alert and arm the people of Nam? I look towards the industrial district. I hope it won't be necessary. If my father's idea works, the Phantom Ninja will soon have an army to command of her own. If only there is enough time. I look towards the city hall. Cole, come back to us. We need you!
Cole, I am so sorry I have brought this upon you.
This was the last thing I expected to see here in the underworld. In Clara's hands, the gold-framed portrait of Master Yang looks saddened as he is taking in the surroundings. He cuts off my questions and explains what he has learned. While Clara was going to the fire temple in the Destiny's Shadow and entered the underworld through some thin spot, he rummaged through the Temple of Airjitsu library to learn as much as he can. Apparently, Edo is ancient jargon for Earth. The core idea of the Edo magic practiced several hundreds of years ago was to rise above the earth. He explains how he has just now figured out that martial art he invented, Airjitsu, is powered by Edo. He mutters something about that also being the reason the Temple of Airjitsu, an ancient Edo temple, must have become airborne. I try to understand, but all I hear is a lot of use of the word Edo and a whole lot of vague connections between stuff. So I ask him to break it down and feed me only the basics. Some of it I already know. Other things is news to me and I struggle to understand it. But I guess Sensei Yang knows what he is talking about. Here goes. 1. Edo power is somehow the element of Earth in a tainted and magically corrupted form. It is bad. 2. I am the Master of Earth, and I am somehow connected to the Edo. 3. Airjitsu draws on Edo power. We shouldn't do it anymore. 4. I am still in Nam, yet in a deep trance. How am I also here is lost on me. 5. Clouse has made sure that Edo-era buildings have been re-erected in Nam, which concentrate Edo power. The Master of Earth's presence there is amplifying it. 6. Clouse is not lying. If a sufficient amount of Edo power is allowed to build up, the scar left on my forehead after we Airjitsu through the rift of the departed one will rip open and allow departed Edo sorcerers and their acolytes back into Ninjago. They will need vessels to stay in Ninjago, namely the Nam villagers and Skulkin. 7. I need to get back to Nam and stop this from happening. Do you follow? No? Me neither! But that's how Sensei Yang says it all fits together. But before I can finish my thoughts, Clouse calls out in some ancient tongue. The portal glows brightly. My blood freezes as I hear the sound of thousands of Skulkin heading our way.